I was like, I swear we have a 112. I just never released it.
Okay.
Well,
there it is, you guys.
It's released. Okay.
God,
Shit.
look at my zoom, but man, I can't stand looking at myself anymore. It's like, what's that one actor? There's a celebrity night. So that's like his gap in his teeth so wide.
Michael Strahan?
That's who I
He's
am.
not an actor.
What is he?
He was a football player.
Okay, fine. That's who I am.
You're Michael Strahan.
Look at his gap and then look at mine. I know.
You're a 6 foot, like 6 fucking whatever he was. Black man. Ready?
Yeah.
What's up, guys? D6. Oh, that's not the intro.
Welcome, TARS.
Hello and welcome, retards, to episode number 113 of Talking About Real Shit podcast with yours truly, Dennis, and my good old sister
Inja
and co-host. We didn't have an episode last week, and we just released episode 112, like, as we're recording this one, because I forgot to release it. But we did not have an episode last week. We skipped a week because, I don't know. We just, like, one, we needed a break. We haven't had a break in a long time. And then two, like, we just
didn't have nothing to talk about.
Nothing. And
we still am struggling.
Yeah, we want to, like, revamp the episode. So this one will be shorter. We're going to keep this one short.
Okay.
We're going to go over some basic stuff. We're like, what 2 hours, 20 minutes?
Yeah, that's good.
We'll keep it short because, like, we want to revamp the podcast.
Okay.
We want to, like, I don't know, like,
should we do it towards, like, you come in, you're just like me, and I come in, I'm just like you, and we just, like, tranny it up?
No. Okay. Training it up. That's fucking that. Well, this is the last episode. You can say every other word except that. So, thanks, guys.
There's no tranny fluid anymore. I heard someone say it's like a gender neutral go-go juice or some shit like that. Like it was some guy that was like posting a meeting, like he was like working in a mechanic shop, you know? He's like, these are all the things we can't say anymore. We can't say nipple. We can't say nut. We can't say like all these things, right?
Stuff, yeah.
He's like, tranny juice now will be, or tranny fluid will now be called gender neutral something go-go juice or some shit like that. Yeah. It was just kind of funny.
That's that. I think maybe I've seen it. So a couple things to talk about. I did not watch The Poorest Man in the World yet. I just haven't done like cardio stuff. That's gonna have to wait until probably like the episode. I'll let you know what episode that's gonna be. So we have that day. I'm gonna start cardio this day. So the 24th. So episode 113 is this one. 114. Episode 115. I will do a recap on The Poorest Man in the World, because I'm gonna have a lot of more cardio time. So I haven't watched that yet, so that's that. I know, like, I went like on a big hike. I think I'm still recovering from that, honestly.
Dude, how long was that, for real?
It was 15 and a half miles.
Well, do you feel like that was like a little too much?
No, it was fucking awesome.
Did you like it though, for real?
It was crazy. Like there was like 5 foot of snow on
I know,
top,
you were telling me that.
There will be a full video coming out on that. I just haven't. I'm almost done with editing it. It's like really, really close. It should be released probably around the same time as this episode. So if you do want to check that out, check that out.
Was it like a legit hiking trail that you followed, or you guys just like, this is the point and we're just going to go up?
It was a trail. It's a full blown trail. It's Lucky Peak.
Okay. Did you see a lot of people up there or no?
We saw a guy and a dog, couple. Probably saw like 6 people.
Really?
Throughout the time.
And did anyone go like all the way where you guys went up to?
Yeah, everyone. That's like where you go. The one guy didn't, like, one guy, 2 sets of people didn't. Like, we asked them, like, did they make it? Because we saw them pass us, and then they were coming back like, fuck, they were fast as shit. Because, you know, it was our cousin and I, and we're hefty men, you know,
right? And
I don't think, like, because all the, like, these fucking like, everyone's a pedot, you know, everyone's a feather, and like these little like women are just fucking walking, but me and Bacon are like collapsing into the snow every other step. So like there was so much potential time to break an ankle or a knee, like, because it's unexpected, you know, when you like miss a step. It was that for a mile in snow.
Yeah, you guys probably didn't know there was snow up there.
We did know there was snow up there, but like it was fine. It just like really slowed that down. And then because if that wasn't the case, then we went back down the same way. Like the hike really wouldn't have been like, because I didn't struggle. He struggled quite a bit. He was like having a lot of issues. He had to stop. I was like going back and forth, and I was pretty much fine the whole time until, because going down is like where I struggle a lot.
Oh yeah.
And we we went down and like pretty much like nearing the end, you know, everything is just starting to get stiff. But we added another like 3.5 miles because we didn't go down the way that we went originally up because we don't want to deal with that snow again.
Right.
So we went the other way, which there was like snow for maybe like a quarter of a mile, if that. Like, but it was like really a lot softer snow. There was a part like the fucking hill was like this, and we're like going down, like you're fucking going down.
Was it like scary kind of?
No, it was like it was cool, you know, and it was like warm the whole time.
Do you wish that like you had like hiking boots and shit for that kind of stuff versus like tennis shoes?
No, I had like actual
yeah,
boots. And
boots.
stuff. No, we were ready. Like we had, personally,
like you came like prepared and shit.
Yeah, we had a pack. We had like I personally had like 120 fluid ounces of water, which lasted me perfectly fine. I like ran out nearing like the end, like the last half mile.
You have a walking stick?
No, it would have been nice to have some trekking poles, but it was fine. So yeah, that I had like about 1,500 calories worth of stuff. I had like protein tortillas with peanut butter in them, and then I had protein bars and 2 apples, things like that. So we had enough. Like we were good, but it was fine. Like it was whatever. It was fun. It was a cool experience, but it looks like it's melted now because where it is. Have you been to like Table Rock?
If I did, like it was like forever ago.
So if you go to, let me see if I can show you Table Rock, and then I want like maps, and then like I wonder if there's like a 360 up there. Yeah, there is. Okay. So, okay. Oh, this is like actual Table Rock, not the actual small Table Rock. Oh, people there. This is like Table Rock Mountain. I don't want that. I need like the.
Oh, that's North Carolina.
Oh, we're okay. Oops. I was like, that looks cool though. So let's do this. Is this?
Well, that's like with the cross and stuff, right? You know,
Yeah.
that cross up there or something
Yeah.
like that, yeah.
Fuck. I want to get it like up there. God damn it. Is there? Give me like this one. Okay, so if you're on. Okay, so you're on top of Table Rock.
Right.
We were. I wonder if you can see it from here. What is that? It's a ghost.
Yeah.
Orb. I'm trying to see if you can.
Is that really what it means that if there's an orb, it's a ghost? No. What can cause an orb?
Fucking glitch. Where are we now? Okay, so we're still here. I don't know if you can see it from here, but it's like fucking way out there. There's a little antenna. Well, like it's a big antenna, but from there it's a little antenna.
So then do you just like park at the bottom and you just like hike your way up?
Yeah, we parked pretty much like somewhere like down this way over there, like way over there somewhere.
Oh, so then it was like and it took a while.
It was about 8 hours.
Like there and back.
There and back, yeah. So,
were you out like the rest of the fucking day where you like couldn't even move?
oh my God, it was so bad. Like you'll see the video, but, Lucky Peak. So yeah, it's so like if that's like where Table Rock was somewhere around here, it's like it's out here. So Lucky Peak. I want to see if there's.
No, there's some couple of places.
Yeah, this is looks. Yeah. So there's like this big. So we went down. This is the way we went down. Like so.
Okay.
This like there was. You can't really see it here, but there was like a hill somewhere around here, and this is all snow covered. And then yeah, we went back down this way. But yeah, Table Rock is like. That I think that's Table Rock because it looks pretty flat. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's like Table Rock wherever. It doesn't look far, but it's fucking like you're going beyond this whole thing and.
No,
this was snow here as well in this area.
Did you have to like watch out for any like snakes or anything like that?
No, there is normally snakes like if you go when it's hotter, but like it was still
like you guys didn't have to like worry about any of that.
It was like perfect weather, yeah.
Do you prefer like now doing the hiking because it like you've done like we've done some hikes like Pillar Falls and then like the Blue Heart Mountain or whatever, Blue Lake, like. Do you prefer doing the hiking that way versus like just getting your cardio done and over with at the gym?
Yeah, I think this was more fun.
You like that kind of stuff more?
Yeah, because it was like at the end, I burned 3,200 calories.
That's
active.
awesome.
That's active. So
I
plus
know, yeah.
like 2,000 like that I burn from BMR.
Is there any other spot that you're like, man, I really want to hike this spot?
So
like,
we want to do the Grand Slam. It was
what's
funny.
a Grand Slam?
So in Bacon's like, we should do the Grand Slam. I was like
breakfast IHOP or like Denny's Grand
That's
Slam,
exactly what I
fucking
said.
breakfast.
I was
I'm
like
down.
Denny's. I was like,
You're all meeting him there. Like the checkpoint is Denny's.
I was like, what the fuck? Where are we? So this was one of them. This is Lucky Peak. This is probably the hardest. I guess it's like the intermediate one. It's the longest one, I should say. It's the longest one. This is one of them. Cervidae Peak is the other one.
What is it?
Cervidae Peak.
Where's that at?
It's called. It's somewhere in these fucking mountains too. I'm not sure exactly where it's at. It's like
but it's like
somewhere,
somewhere in this area.
Yeah, it's like somewhere beyond, like, because this is that's like Lucky Peak Reservoir right there. I think like what Bacon was saying is like somewhere over there. I don't fucking know. And then there's Stack Rock, which is like the most fun one from what we said. So those are the three we want to do. We're gonna do one a month. So we did this one last month. We're gonna do. I think we're doing Stack Rock this month, and then we're doing Cervidae Peak next month. I've never done Stack Rock, but from like Table Rock, I know you can. It's just tough because like the what's it called? Oh, sorry, I don't have the thing on. So Stack Rock from like, I'm just using Table Rock as a reference just because like most people like if you're listening to this. So Stack Rock is this is such a blurry photo. So Stack Rock is going to be it's like fucking way beyond over there. But you don't like I think we start. I don't even know where we.
Oh, like you like start like earlier. Like you don't like drive up closer to it. You like start.
You don't start from here. No,
right.
I don't know where we're starting.
But how far is it? Does it tell you miles wise how long that's going to be at? Like how like long all of the, or is this the one that you went to is the longest one it's going to be?
I think this is going to be the longest one just because the way down. Normally it should have been like a 12-mile hike, but it was 15 because we went
of the way down.
Long way. So. What's it called? There's an app called All Trails, which like you can use for that. But Stack Rock, let me see how much. I think it's because there's so many different trails. So Stack Rock shows 11 miles, and that's for the full loop or something. So but like they all interconnect. So when we were originally doing this Lucky Peak, and then I see this one and it's like 12 miles or whatever. Okay, so like mentally I was prepared for that one. And then like Bacon says we're doing this one, and I pull it up, it's like 2-point-something miles. I was like, wait, what? But that's like only like a sub connection one.
Right.
And then when we were there, he's like, it's gonna be like 8 miles. I'm like, fuck. Okay, like so I was mentally prepared for this, then I mentally prepared for that, and then because I was like, there's no way it's 2 fucking miles. But surprisingly, because I run up Table Rock, I do that like twice a week, maybe sometimes 3 times a week. Not the whole time. I don't run the whole thing, but like I go as fast as I fucking can, right? That like, and that's a 1.5 miles. Like that is harder for me than doing what we did, just because you're like pacing yourself and taking your time. But like doing this like max drive, I feel like is harder.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think like in my mind, it's just like a start to finish thing.
Yeah.
Just like I'll fucking finish however far I have to go. But like,
do you feel like your body responds better when you put? Because you know how we talked about before, where it's like sometimes like research has been done where it's like putting stress, your body under stress and working out doesn't have the best like results for women, right?
Yeah.
So they're saying like HIIT interval training isn't always the best for women, right? Because they're saying sometimes it just adds like the stress to your body. And so because I used to do like I used to pick like HIIT training or whatever, doing like certain ones on the cardio machine, but now I figured out a certain like level that's like higher or a higher incline to where my heart rate, I can feel it to where it's like at that it's not slow enough, but I'm not like where it's like popping out of my chest, but it's like, dude, it's fucking beaten, you know? And if I stay on that and I stay the entire 20, 30, 40, 50 minutes, I burn way more calories than if I select HIIT training, you know, or interval training, and then it goes up and down and up. And I just didn't know that.
Because your calories is based on heart rate. That's it. Right. So if you're doing 30 minutes of, let's say, 150 BPM versus, and then like so your average for those 30 minutes is 150 BPM, and then if you do HIIT training where you go up to like 170 but you go down to like 120 and you keep doing that, and then your average at the end is like 135, it's gonna be lower.
Right,
So
okay.
it's all about like it's literally your heart rate. That's 100% what it bases it off of. So like for me, so I did my like max day on this last Sunday where I was just doing like, and I haven't done that in such a long time because I'm doing like 50 reps of everything right now. And then I did about 5 reps of everything that time. And I did the workouts. I did my full body. I did like pretty much 2 to 3 sets of everything. Like biceps, do fucking max, like 45 dumbbells, and then leg press, all that shit, right? But I didn't do like leg extensions or hamstring shit. I just did like leg press itself. But I was doing like max, and like I was there for a less amount of time. But because when you like, for me at least, when I'm doing like heavy lifting, I burn so much more fucking calories. Like today, that's the thing with this is because like it takes to like rep 30 and then you're like, fuck, okay, like now I'm feeling, and you have 20 more to go when you're doing like this 50. It takes so much fucking longer. Even though I'm only doing like my arms, I'm there for like an hour and 20 minutes just doing that, and then I do a little bit of cardio and then sauna. So I'm like at the fucking gym for like 2 hours and 20 minutes during this like whole 50 rep stuff. But when you're doing like the max stuff, for me, like I burn so much more calories a lot quicker just because like I'm pushing so much more. So yeah, that's the thing. It just all kind of depends on, you know, what you're, you know, like even though like for a sauna, like my heart rate's like at 110 to 120 ish, depending on temperature. And like, I'm literally just sitting there doing absolutely nothing.
Why do you sweat? Why is such a sauna so good for people?
Well, for me, mainly it's just free calories burning. Like,
I didn't know a sauna actually burns your calories.
Again, it's all based on heart rate. So for me, I can do let's do like I feel like a light jog or maybe like a slight uphill walk. I can do that for 30 minutes, or I can just sit in the sauna for 30 minutes and I'll like, you know, if my heart rate's around the same, I burn the same.
I just didn't know like people burn calories in the sauna. I thought they just like that for relaxation.
No, you burn. Like when I'm in the sauna for 30 minutes, I burn around like 200 and some calories.
Do you just put it on your watch sauna or what?
I put peace in mind, or like it's like the yoga, or not yoga. It's like the relaxation one. It's like mind and body. That's the one I put. So
there's one like that, mind and body. So you can do that for like if you're doing like meditation and shit like that. What's the point though? Because
you burn calories.
But if you don't have it on the fitness thing and then it just doesn't track it as calorie burnt.
No, it will, because it's still like sensing your heart rate. But I've done tests. I've done like, so I'll do like, because I always feel like when I do cycling on like my watch, it burns like no fucking calories. I'm like,
cycling,
what the hell?
Like outside or like in the gym?
In the gym. But like I checked it just because cycling, like my heart rate's just not that high. So I'll put like cycling for 5 minutes, and my heart rate's like, let's just say like 125 ish, and I'll switch it to like indoor walking and keep it for 5 minutes, and then I'll switch it to like strength training just to make sure like because I always felt like when I'm doing indoor cycling, like my calories are just like it's going just very fucking slow.
Right.
So I was making sure, I was like, is this something like with it?
What is it though?
No, just because of my heart rate. They're all the same. Like burn, you know, they're all the same. So
because I've done the cycling ones, indoor cycling. I've done the elliptical. I've done the stair climber, like all those ones. And the ones I've noticed, the one that makes me burn the most calories for 10-minute sections, right?
Yeah.
Like the most calories I can burn in 10 minutes, but then I can like do that for 30 minutes, right? Is stair climber all the way.
Oh yeah, of course. That's gonna be the highest one.
Man.
Because for me, like I can jog. I can do like a 5 minute or like a 5 speed run on like the treadmill. I can do that, or like today I did 20 incline on because I go to Crunch now and theirs can go up to 20. Or I do that and I'll fucking burn way more calories just doing uphill walking.
What's their downhill? How far does their downhill go?
They can't do downhill. On those
I think this is the only ones that can do downhill.
I think so. Those are like the only ones.
That's why I was like losing my mind when I saw that.
Yeah. But no, I was like the thing on like I was doing the same activity, but switching it on the watch because I want to make sure that the watch is detecting in a certain way. But it all comes down to heart rate. So if you're lifting weights and you're for 10 minutes and your heart rate's at 120, it's the same thing as if you're walking for 10 minutes.
Right.
It's the same. Like,
this is just more for like your own like way of tracking.
Yeah,
like, hey, I did cycling for this. I did this for this. I did that for that.
So you could put it on anything if you fucking want. Doesn't really matter. But
no,
I just
for
even
the indoor cycling, I can never get my heart rate good enough to where it even really fucking does anything.
I normally will like have weights in my hands when I'm doing it, and I'll do extra shit just to keep it up. But
I just hate the indoor cycling. I'd much rather just get a bike.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. At the same time, it's like then you have to like, depending on where you are, you have to like stop and shit. Like
That's the same as these hikes, man. That's why I asked you. Like, do you prefer it? Like, to me, I like doing some of the hikes. Like when we went with the family, go down to the Blue, whatever. But then I'm like, okay, now I have to worry about like creatures and snakes.
Yeah, you have like the survivability.
You know, you have shit like that where it's like I can just be in the gym listening to my music and everything is clean around me. You know, I don't have to worry about like stepping in anything or whatever. But I feel like it would be
more of
a cooler, more accomplished kind of feeling.
It's a lot more,
getting to the very end and being like, "Holy shit! Like I fucking did it." You know?
If I'm doing like this was an 8-hour thing, like I'm not gonna fucking be 8 hours in the gym.
Right.
Like that was 8 hours. That's like a full fucking shift of just that was 36,000 steps that day at a very deep incline or a decline constantly. So that was 36,000 steps. I would not want to be in the fucking gym for 8 hours. I will be here soon when I do the David Goggins day. That's going to be a fucking crazy day.
What is that day?
I'll be burning probably 5,000 active calories. Wake up at 4 a.m. I have like his schedule.
What's his schedule?
Let me see if I can find it. That's going to be such a fun fucking day. Let me see if I can find it. I'll be doing this on April 22nd, I believe.
It's already past April. May 22nd?
May 22nd. April 22nd. Oops, forgot that one. So it's no, that's not. No, that's the newer one. I need the OG one.
Just put original. Like original, like weight loss schedule. Put weight loss schedule up there.
Let me just put schedule. Let me just put schedule. No. Is it this? Yeah, this one. So you have.
Okay.
So wake up 4 a.m. I won't be eating a banana because that'll fuck me up for the rest of the day.
Why?
Because I have the banana problem. I can't eat bananas.
You really have a banana problem?
Yeah, I remember I did it twice and it just fucks me up.
You get bloated and shit?
Bloated as shit, yeah.
Weird.
So wake up 4:30 a.m. I'll eat like an apple. That's it. So ride exercise bike from 5 to 6 a.m. And then study the ASVAB.
What is that?
That's going to be like, ASVAB is like the military test. But like for me, it's going to be like editing or like work.
Oh, like just doing like work
Just do
stuff,
like work
stuff.
related
Okay,
shit,
okay.
right? 6 to 7 a.m. Swim for 2 miles from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m.
Do you think it would take 2 hours to swim 2 miles?
I probably will not be able to swim 2 miles, but I'll be constantly on the move for 2 hours in the pool. And then when you're done with that, you have an hour break pretty much, and then 11 to 2 p.m. So that's 3 hours full body workout, and that's going to be like the multiple sets of 100 to 200 reps per movement.
So that's like this 100 to 200.
Yeah.
But like, okay.
Like right now I do 50 and it's fucking killer. So that's that. And then an hour off, and that's like pretty much like for whatever. An hour off, and then exercise bike and studying while like, so I'll be like watching them. I'll probably be watching my fucking movie. I'll probably watch something better because I'll want to kill myself. 3 to 5 p.m. And then you have 30 minutes off, and then 5:30 run for 2 hours, pretty much, constant moving. Then you eat one time a day, and it's about 700 calories. It's literally like 700
another 2 hours in the
exercise 2 hours in the
bike.
exercise bike, and then sleep.
And
so I'll be doing that for the first day of my next 30-day project that I have happening.
Okay, and then does he do daily routine? He does that every day.
He does for 3 months straight.
Why?
Because he had to lose 100 pounds in 3 months to join the Navy SEALs. We got David Goggins is a fucking
So he
animal.
did that every single fucking day for 2
The guy is a beast.
The one part I don't get. Oh, wait, no, that I don't get.
If you want inspiration and motivation and shit, you fucking listen to David Goggins. He'll fucking get you up and going. That motherfucker is in such an amazing person.
The 100 to 200 reps per movement, you would then have to do lower weight on that.
Yeah, no,
like
you do
way lower
weight.
weight.
Yeah, you do way lower. Like, so for me,
You're just
I did
burning out things. But then you're like, but when it says full body, so do you just pick like one workout for buys, one workout for back, one workout
pretty
for...
much. I'll do like bicep
like one
curls.
thing for back, one thing for... Like one workout exercise per each body part. So like leg press would be done with legs, doing the 100 to 200.
You can
or
do like
are they
you can do
saying
extensions too.
Are they saying like... Yeah, that's what I'm
you
wondering.
can do like bicep curls and like tricep things. And you can do like the pull up, like the lat pull downs for that. Like you have your whole body to work 100, like hit everything in your body at least once or, multiple sets or whatever. Pretty much lift weights for 3 fucking hours and be constantly lifting weights for 3 hours. Like, so, because I do, I hit my PR for leg press for 5 sets. It was 6 plates on each side, 45s.
Damn.
It was 535 pounds, I think, for 5 sets. But when I do when I do my 50, I think I do a plate on each side.
Okay, so now if you have to do 100 or 200, then how many?
Probably like 25 or something. We'll
just
see.
like 25 pounds on each side.
25 pounds on each side or something like that. Something like that, yeah.
You're gonna be fucking tired.
Oh, it's gonna be.
That's gonna be such a level of exhaustion.
That's gonna be the first day that I do, and then for 30 days, I'm gonna do 24-hour fasting, eat once a day, about 700 calories.
For the full 30 days.
For 30 days, I should be losing about 28 pounds that month. So this month, I'm like creatine weight building, trying to see like what can a fat man do. Like, should you do insane cutting, or should you do like insane bodybuilding stuff and like cut a little bit, or should you just fucking cut and do mainly cardio, some weightlifting? Like, what will it do to your body? So I already have like pre, and then I'll have after, and then I'll do this for the first day. That'll be a certain video, and then I'll do the 30-day video for that.
That's cool.
I'll have like protein. I'll have like unflavored, because I'm gonna do like mashed potatoes and chicken, and then sometimes shrimp, like 2 bags of shrimp. That's it. So it's gonna be like mainly protein, and then in my mashed potatoes, because like I don't want to do rice because it's just too much calories. I'll do mashed potatoes, but in the mashed potatoes, I'm gonna put unflavored protein powder as well to get some extra protein in there.
Will you be able to taste it at all?
Yeah, if I like, I would say in the last because I'm like 20 days into this, I'm almost done, like 12 more days. I literally just eat for sustenance. Like I'm mixing like multiple flavors of like creatine, all this shit. Like, it tastes like fucking ass. Today I just did like the fucking protein, just, and it's like there's just chunks of protein in it because I didn't have the blender. But I'm literally like pure sustenance eating right now, and then that will be every single day will be pretty much the same thing. If it's something else, it's shrimp.
Wait, are you doing this every day?
No,
you're not doing that. You're just doing that like one time to like jumpstart your whatever.
I fucking came and worked during that. I would have like no money for bus.
Right,
that's the biggest. I would love to try it.
Right. How did he do that without being able to like work? And how did he afford that?
I don't think he really cared about money. Listen to his story. It's fucking incredible. David Goggins, the guy's a fucking animal. But what's it called? No, so it'll be pretty much like I'll wake up, work, work, and then go to the gym, kind of like today. Like, I try to burn like 1,000 active calories.
Right.
Because so there's a equation for burning like the most fat but not going overboard, because if there's a threshold, so if you go like over that threshold, you're just like depleting way too much. There's no need. And then like if you go under, you're not like pushing your body as much as it can. It's like for every body fat pound you have, so let's say you have 10, like we'll just keep it simple. For every body fat pound you have, you multiply that by 7, and then that's your deficit that you can be in. So I have I think I have like 80 pounds of body fat on me or something like that. You take that 80, we'll just say 100, just again, keep math. That doesn't seem right. But, cause that'd be 7,000. Either way, my maximum deficit for like that optimal is 2,700 calories, to be in a deficit of 2,700 calories every single day.
What does that mean?
So So I have to actively burn 700 calories to eat 1 calorie, because my body naturally burns 2,000 for my BMR, right? So then let's say I burn, pretty much I have to be at 3,500 calories to eat 700 calories. Because that puts me at that 2,700.
Oh, so you have to burn 3,500 active calories. Burn it, or that's just like your body burning too, or you're actively.
No, because my body burning is 2,000. That's it.
So you having to actively burn how many?
I have to go out to the gym and like just move around all.
So an extra 1,500 because you have to burn 3,500.
Approximately, yes. Approximately.
To be able to eat 700 calories.
To eat 700, because that puts me at a 2,700 calorie deficit. I am gonna do 2,400 to 2,500 calorie deficit, just to be like a little bit under.
like what is that supposed to do? Is that like optimal for like to lose weight?
Because they say, or not they say, 3,500 calories
Is 1 pound.
Is 1 pound.
Right.
So you're pretty much almost losing a pound a day.
Right.
So I should be losing with this about 5 pounds a week.
Right.
Pure fat. Because if you go over, that's like the optimum to burn calories and lose as less muscle as possible. But you're still going to lose, some here and there. Because the biggest reason I'm doing this is because I have until July 6th to be 223 pounds.
And how much are you right now?
I'm at 250.
Okay.
So I'm at 250, but about 7 pounds of that is water weight from my measurements that I've done, or that in body scans because of creatine. So I pretty much have 7 pounds free there, and then I should lose about, I'm hoping 25 in that month.
Do you think you have enough time?
Oh, I'll do it. And then if I'm not there yet, I'll have bacon with me pretty much all day, and I'm going to do a fucking UFC burnout.
What's a UFC burnout?
Like, when they lose like fucking 15 pounds.
Yeah, how do they do that?
Just water weight. I'll be like in the sauna, like drinking little amounts of water, that like really push my body just to hit that weight. But I don't think I'm going to have to do that. But if I have to, I will.
Right.
Because that's, big money we're talking about.
Is that like your big challenge is July?
Yeah, that's my big one.
That's your bigger one?
And then when I'm done with that, I'll probably do, when I come back to Boston, I'll do like one more of like 15 pounds and then I'm done.
Dude, and I told my mom, when we're up in Boston, I'm not doing all this shit just to like gain a bunch of weight. So when we're up there, we're gonna do like certain family challenges, Olympics. But we should do like family Olympics there, dude. How fun would it be though with them?
Gym.
Okay, that's fine. But how fun would it be to do it with our family?
What the fuck would we do?
Fucking run to see who can like turkat.
Yeah, Baka's gonna do great.
Okay, well not Baka, but like all the other ones.
Who the fuck's no? That's like not even like fair. Everyone's different age, and I'll win. I'll fucking win. Everyone.
Olympics?
Yes, I will destroy our fucking family. I will pulverize everyone in our fucking family tree. By the time that shit comes up, that's fucking August. That gives me, because by the time I go there, I should be like 220. And then that gives me another month because I'll be going to the gym every fucking day and running every fucking day while I'm over there. Because I have gym membership and all that stuff over there. Spartan Gym Club, or the other one maybe.
Did you already sign up for a membership?
I emailed them. And then, so I'll have another month because everyone's going to be there August 1st. I'll be like 212-ish, I would say. About 212-ish. Nah.
Well, you're going to be there a month before anyone else shows up?
Like half a month. I'll be there July 14th.
Oh, that's when you're going.
Yeah. One thing. Okay, hear me out on this. Hear me out on this.
Okay, what?
If we're talking about if we're talking about Olympics, there is something that we can actually all do, and I'm debating if I personally want to do it. If no one wants to do it, that I'm not going to even ask anyone. But me personally, for me,
what?
I think it's like August 15th or 14th or something like that. There's a Spartan in Croatia, and I'm like, I kind of want to do that. So if we do a Spartan race, I do a 10K Spartan race.
No, thank you.
See.
Well, not for my vacation. I'm not taking time away from my family.
You want to do fucking... No, everyone do it. If you want
no,
fucking...
I'm not doing that.
If you want to fucking... You will get... Everyone in the family will get fucking obliterated by me.
I know.
No one will have a chance.
Dude, I can almost do monkey bars now.
I am at 2.5 pull-ups.
I can't do pull-ups.
Yeah. Because they have monkey bars like at the Crunch Fitness, but I haven't done it because like I've been in a constant sore status since I've started this. Something is always sore badly after like 2 days. It just fucks me up. Like I feel like so I'm never like fully recovered anytime. So I haven't really been able to like fully test myself. But I didn't go to the gym like one day, and that was the day after the fucking hike. I was gonna go after the hike, but I fucking couldn't. But I went the day after. It was like, I think it was last Saturday. Yeah, it was last Saturday. And then I went to the gym on Sunday. So that was my only day off, and that's when I did my 2.5. But I think I can do 3 if I'm like if I give myself like 3 days off, fully relax, and kind of just let everything be good. I think I can do 3, maybe 3.5 pull-ups. But I think I can do monkey bars. I always like, because the ones at the gym are like smooth as fuck, and my hands are just constant sweat. Right. So I just slip. I don't have the slip, but I have like the liquid chalk in my bag. I just always forget to like bring it with me if I'm gonna do that. And I don't know how much I can do, but I struggle with it bad.
Yeah, same.
It's hard. It's definitely like I still struggle with it, but I'm hoping by because I have that race on June 28th,
All right.
the little 5K one. I'm hoping I can do it by then, but I should be like a good weight, like 230-ish during that. That was my goal in the beginning.
Do you like the Crunch Fitness now better than that one?
Okay, one thing I really like about Crunch Fitness is, and this is gonna sound weird, is I like how it's not cold inside. It's more hot in the gym, so you're sweating a lot more. I like when I sweat at the gym.
Same.
I hate Idaho Fitness because no matter how much I fucking work, even like I have to like really fucking do like uphill with weights, full sweater and all that stuff for me to like actually even sweat. And I hate that because
of
when
the
I'm
air
done,
conditioning and everything else.
their fans are super powerful, which is like fine, that's great, but I never feel like I'm pushing myself hard enough.
Right.
So that's pretty much the biggest thing I like.
And
and the sauna, I love
the
it.
Crunch is open 24/7, right?
No, it's not.
Oh, it's not.
That's the one thing. But I don't go at
you
those
don't go
weird
super
times
late.
anymore. I used to go like at 2 in the fucking morning all the time, but now I don't. So the time is fine, but the sauna for me is big, and like the pool I like to do here and there. I just, because I go to the Maple Grove one sometimes, that one, the pool's not open there yet, so I just don't.
Do you
swim.
feel like there's like more?
There's a lot more machines.
More machines, so you're not having
Way
to fucking
more.
wait. Or do you feel like you're still having to wait?
No, I don't have to really wait. But
Like, what about with the pulley? Do you ever use the pulley machines? You do. You use the pulley
I do.
machines.
Yeah,
Do you
yeah.
feel like you have to wait? How many pulleys do they have there?
the one on Fairview has 2 sets, and I never have to wait there. But if I go to the Maple Grove one, from what I've seen, I've only seen that they have 1.
Oh,
But again, I never really have to wait.
because this one
either.
gets busy on certain times of the day.
Yeah, because they only have 1 there. That one has 2. So if you go to the one on Fairview, I don't think it's ever going to be an issue. But there's just so much more machines. And
I think I would just like, I don't want to get used to it.
what do you mean?
I don't want to get used to like figuring out where all the machines are. I just like that this is so close.
Yeah, no, this one's. I really like this one because it's like it's right, but at the same time, like I drive so much. It
I know, I do
matter.
too. It's
But for me, it's the sauna. That was the biggest reason. Like, I'll probably go back to IFF once, like, I come back to Boise, from Boise and all that shit. But for me, it's just the sauna. Like, I
Right.
really like the sauna and all that.
I just feel like I'm already there as late as I could possibly make, like
Yeah.
lengthwise. I told mom, like, man, if I had a pool and a sauna, I'm like, I would be at the gym for fucking 2.5, 3 hours easy.
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
Because I would want to like do a 20, 30 minutes in the sauna, you
Yeah.
know? So you do that.
It-
Plus
it
your
definitely takes a
whatever,
lot more
plus
time.
this, and it's like, dude, it fucking takes forever.
Yeah, it takes a lot more.
Because if
time.
I'm paying that money, I would want to use those things, and I don't know.
Yeah, definitely takes more time. But that's that. Other than that, like, there's been a lot of shootings and shit. There was 2 in Serbia.
People are fucking crazy everywhere.
There was stuff here. There was like multiple stuff. There was like a Walmart shooting.
Here?
No, it was like in Pennsylvania or something. It was like in the East Coast, like the same day. That was like 7 people dead. The day before, and there was Texas, 7 people dead.
How come all these shootings happen around the same time?
But it wasn't even shootings. There was one of a car just boom hit. Group of people killed 7 people. That's the thing. Like, so you have this whole like, because now it's a little interesting. Okay, so in our countries, and I'll say countries because Serbia, I'll put Serbia, Bosnia, all that shit. There's so many fucking illegal guns over there from the war. Like, let's be fucking real. There's
Right.
a lot of unregistered, fully auto weapons in those countries just
Right.
because of war, right? So, but like, so the president or whatever the fuck they have in Serbia, like, this is where it gets kind of scary because like you're letting the government take a lot of control over like personal lives.
Yeah.
They like pretty much like want to go in every house that there's registered. Like, they want to like pretty much raid. Like,
Oh, really?
Not like fully raid, but like they want to go through like every fucking house and like whatever. Like, there's all that stuff. But
Right.
it's like at the end of the day, it's like I was telling because like me and mom and dad were talking about it and stuff, and it was like at the end of the day, like, it's all comes down to not even like it is mental health. Like, it all comes down to that.
Right.
But it also comes down to like the way we like the way we like discipline people, the way they're like like I bring it all the time. Like there's no consequences for like actions anymore. So it's like, because it was like they brought it up, I was like, that makes no fucking sense. There was some like doctor or some shit in fucking the one for like the Serbia one or whatever, and they were like they were saying how like now that like parents come home and they're like tired and all, like
that's all the time.
That's
though.
all. That's been the case since like, and I'll just put this country. Like, for example, that's been the case since fucking women started working, which was what, 70, 80 fucking years ago? Like, that has been the case for such a long time. Like, for example, us. Like, we were like latchkey kids. That's
right.
We were latchkey kids. Like, you come home, parents aren't there. You go to school, or like, parents aren't there.
Or like our parents worked one person night shift, one person day shift.
Yeah.
But I mean, like when they're working at night and sleeping like through the day, it's like, you are still kind of by your. I mean, you're not by yourself, but there's times where it's like they did wait. You know, it's like they were. You know, morning both. They were fucking.
It's like, you know, all this stuff, because it's like it's different now, because when like a kid is fucking having issues, like you see at the store and all that stuff, you just throw a fucking like you. I don't. Was it you talking about, or I saw? But it's common sense. Like I think you. Maybe we were talking about it with like this whole like thing that you're doing. Like people just like throw a phone in front of the kid's face.
Oh,
and it's like that doesn't like teach the kid that like, hey, let me like fix my own issues that I have. Not like fuck you, fix your issue, but like there's no. It takes that. It's a mental block of like, oh, the issue's fixed. Like everything is fixed. Like this happens, fixed. This happens, fixed. Like it's
no one wants to stay in like their discomfort. You know, and sometimes it's like it's like it's okay for kids to feel bored, and it's okay for kids and people to. You know, it's like uncomfortable. They always say like, dude, that's when you grow. Like it's like when you're sitting in uncomfortableness, or like when you're like, oh shit, like this fucking change is hard, or this is hard and it's uncomfortable. Yeah. And then guess what? You're fucking going to grow from that shit.
Yeah. It's because and what I'm trying to get to, like the whole, like in Serbia, at least, like now they want to take like all those guns away and all that stuff. And it's like, for example, if they were to do that here, especially this country, we'll look at fucking England, for example. Look at London. You search up London stabbings. Constant. It's like multiple fucking times a day, people getting stabbed, robbed, all that shit. Like, and then they like, oh, you guys have like, we have a lot of fucking gun issues, whatever, like mass shooting.
But
shit
you're
like
gonna make a shot of anything if you want to.
Exactly. Like, for example, this fucking case in Texas, like they didn't need a gun. They had a fucking 4,000-pound missile that can go fucking 130 miles an hour. You have a car, you just fucking drive through. Like if someone in their state of mind is so fucked, and whatever the case is, like if they can't get access to a gun and they really want to do fucking harm, there's a lot of different fucking ways you can do that. There's multiple fucking like there was even another recent one of like multiple stabbings by one person, all that shit. It's like if they can't get their fucking hands on a gun, they'll find another way to fucking do it. So it's like, it's this whole thing of like, let's fix the item, like let's do a quick fix rather than let's see the fucking core of the problem, which the core of the problem is people are fucking retarded. Right. That's the core problem. People are stupid. People aren't
raised like there's no fucking consequences like for their actions, you know.
I got so mad today. I was going
just be a dick, and people are not gonna kick your ass, and people should kick people's asses more, and then that wouldn't happen so much.
Literally,
you know?
Like put you in your fucking place. Like it was like it pisses me off. Like I was driving past Walmart, and there was a person, like I don't think like homeless, but like a person like struggling, need help, and it said like need help, or like 5 kids need something like that. It's like, why the fuck do you have 5 kids?
Right.
What, like, and the bad part is like obviously they're trying to twist your mind to feel bad for the kids, which I do. I have zero fault. Like go die in a ditch. Truly don't give a fuck.
Right.
Don't give a fuck.
The kids didn't have they don't have any choice control over it.
Exactly. That's like, I feel bad for the fucking kids in that situation. But like, why the fuck do you have 5 kids? Why do you have 5? I was like actually like talking like this in my car. Like I look like I was about to shoot up.
Oh no, I totally get it. Like when people can't, like it's like you can never, if you wait to like afford something, you'll never do anything. Yeah. A lot of the times. Because it's like, dude, you fucking can't afford shit. But it's like the one thing you can figure out is if you have one kid and it's like, okay, all right, like I'm kind of in a steady, like I can make it work. Okay, then have fucking another one. But if you're already like at the second one or the third one and now you're already like, shit, you know, daycare's getting expensive. Okay, now you're gonna fucking should probably like wait a little bit. But some people don't.
It's like, Jesus fucking Christ, people. Like when I saw, I was like 5? That's that's so much.
All right.
And it's like, I don't know. It made me so fucking mad. I was like, you stupid fucking fat. And she was fat too. I was like, you stupid fat fucking cunt.
Right.
Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Nothing.
Like, obviously, you're not doing fucking anything. It's like, man, like, oh my God, that shit. Like, so, and that's another thing. It's like, people just don't learn. Like, there's like, there's no consequence to that. It's like so now instead of you trying to fix your fucking own issue, you're asking for fucking other people to make them feel fucking bad. Like, let's be real, you're gonna give a homeless fucking woman with kids money before you give like some random fucking homeless guy money, right? Like that's just like, let's be fucking real. Like, it's gonna happen. Obviously, if there's homes for women and kids, but there's really not a lot of homes for, you know, so like that's one thing. But like, I get that, of course, that makes sense. But like, so you're twisting the minds of people fucking because of your actions, because of your fucking actions. First of all, how'd you even, like, that's a feat in itself. How the fuck did you even get 5 kids?
Right.
How'd you find someone to minimal?
How maybe they're not even her fucking kids.
What do you mean?
Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's so much shit. Like, there's so much shit that it's like, dude, what if you're not even fucking homeless and they're just like, you're asking your fucking sister to take care of the kids. I'm just gonna stand with the kids in front of the fucking thing to see.
No, there was no kids there.
Oh, she just has a sign that says just 5 kids.
She just has a sign. Okay. Yeah. She just has a sign. So yeah, you're right. Who knows if she even has?
Okay.
But like,
I thought because I sometimes see people that are like outside with their kids, and so then I'm like, well, are you actually? Put them to work. Like, what are you actually doing?
No, like there was no kids there, but no, she just had a sign. But it's just like, I don't know. It just, to me, it's just, how did you
there's just so many like. It's such a deep level of fucked up everywhere, you know, with like the whole situation that it's like, okay, like this person, let's say this person was able to care for her 5 kids, like, right?
Yeah.
And she was renting an apartment for, cause like I've heard stories like for the last fucking 5-6 years, was on time on payments. Someone else got the fucking apartment, bought it, new owner. And now they're gonna sell it. And they're giving you 30 days. And you went from like paying only like $800 because the last landlord was nice to now you're out on the street and you have to find something in 30 days for like, you know, under $1,200-$1,300. Because not a whole lot of people can go from paying this to like double. Yeah,
of course.
So it's like so many, so many.
Yeah, but you still should. If you're in an apartment in general, I think from any fucking time in life,
you shouldn't be.
Having 5 fucking kids.
But you know what I mean? Like, there's so much. Like, it's like.
No, of course. Like, things can come up.
People shouldn't have to fucking work 3 jobs to be able to support the bare minimum for their family. I get that.
Get that. Yeah.
You also shouldn't. There also should be like, you know, if you're like, hey, like this is another fucked up thing. Like, if you want to go get a vasectomy. Like, if a guy wants to get a vasectomy and they're like, hey, like, I don't, you know, or like, or a girl wants to get a hysterectomy, like, hey, I don't want kids. Like, I know I don't want that. They don't fucking let you get that, man. Yeah. You have to go through certain tests. You have to, like, a lot of times, like, you have to wait till you at least have a kid, you know? Yeah. So it's like, there's some people out there, and I'm not saying that this is the person. This person is probably white trash and just wants the extra kids for the extra money. But there's some people legit that are like, I don't want to get pregnant because I can't afford it. Or I don't want to, but they also don't want to get on birth control. You know, whatever the fucking, or maybe they are. Like, there's some people that are on birth control and they still fucking get pregnant.
Yeah, of course.
But then it's like, well, now it's like, then you have the whole thing where it's like, well, now I can't get rid of it because where I live or views or whatever. Like, there's so much like shitty access to every fucking thing.
No, it's true.
But then you also look at people like, okay, why the fuck do you have not one person, not one friend, not one family member that's willing to help you on your feet for a little bit? Like anytime I see people like that, it's like, okay, why have you burnt all your bridges? Yeah. Or did you just grow up and your whole family is just like a lineage of just pieces of shit and you're like just a best piece of shit so far because you're homeless and you're not beating your wife up. Like, just so much shit.
Like, I saw like a random person today and I'm like, you know, it's like, what? How did you get in this position? Like,
That's what I want to know so bad because I'm so curious as to like what it is. Like, like
it's like like you can't like, even if it's like for like you can't find a job, it's like, okay, then do their fucking housework, be their maid. If you're like gonna be at your, you know, like if you burned your bridges with your parents or whatever, like now be the fucking, do work. Like obviously if they, like, let's say for example, like if I was homeless or something like that,
right, and
like mom and dad want nothing to do with me for whatever reason, and then like I go to like a friend, like let's say like our cousin like takes me in or whatever,
right,
it's like I can't, like there's just zero
like,
jobs
well like you could like do other things to help
I
out
will
that
like
person.
I will be cleaning your fucking car, I will be cleaning your fucking house, like you will be coming home to a fucking cook, I'll be the housewife of this scenario.
But I just think it's like,
but it's like obviously these people aren't fucking doing shit if that's the case. Like they're going in there fucking doing nothing, trying to look for it. Because like, these people, when they look for jobs, like I know that from personal fucking experience. Like when I worked at Verizon, there was so many fucking times people would come in like on this welfare bullshit, whatever, and like they come in looking for a job. It's like you're not even fucking trying. And I would never sign that paper for them, ever. Because it's like come in here fucking
like actually try.
And I'm not even saying like whether you can't afford the clothes or not, I'm not even looking at that. Like be a person that actually is trying to look for a job. It's like obviously you're just trying to get this signed saying you can't find a job and then to get the fucking benefits again.
Right.
So you're not doing shit.
Right.
So it's like those are the kinds of people. It's like, well, fuck you then. I honestly, it's like fuck you at the end of the point.
Right.
Like obviously every individual has their different story.
Right.
And there's some that are way more unfortunate than the other, but that's always how it is. It's like the one bad apple just spoils the fucking tree, as they say. Like
it does.
There's like for everything, like one bad cop shooting, every cop's bad. One homeless man does bad thing, every homeless person's bad. Like obviously not every fucking homeless person's bad. They're just put in like some shit situation, like just their cards didn't stack up and you like literally fit, like you do feel bad for them because they are trying to better themselves. Like they're not even on drug, like everything's fine.
There's so many people that it's like, dude, they just start to get something going and it's like, fuck, car breaks down. You know, it's like, I don't fucking have the money to pay for that. And it's like one little thing can totally get them from like back to the very fucking beginning. It's like all I needed, like I need a car to get to this job and then the car breaks down. Fuck, now I'm having now look for, you know what I mean? So it's like,
yeah, every story is
and there's so many people here that are different than like the way we grew up. You know that. Like our parents, like it doesn't matter if you're fucking 18, 19, 30, 75. If your parents are alive and you're like needing help, they'll be willing to help you. But then we also respect them back and are like, okay, well, let me help you in other ways that can help you, whatever that looks like. And like, I think just a lot of people like, that's not what it is like here. It's like you're out, you're on your own, you should have figured it out. Well, you can't fucking think that way, man, because it's like you can't expect someone to figure it out when the whole world is shit. Yeah. Like everyone fucking needs some sort of help. Like it's hard to do it all by yourself. Yeah. You can't.
True. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. But yeah, the whole spiel from that is like we always try to fix the issues with like in a dumb fucking way. Like, so instead of
it's always like it's just like, oh, let's just put a Band-Aid and we'll just like, let's just get rid of roads. Yeah. No, that's not the fucking point. Yeah. Like, just fix a pothole that's right here. Yeah. I don't need you to get rid of the entire fucking road. Yeah. Just fix the fucking pothole. Yeah. And then there won't be any more crashes, you know, but like, it's just easier because people want to get rid of the guns. And so it's like, let me just give any kind of like reason for it.
People don't.
Well, some people do, you know, like whatever in government, you know what I mean? So it's like,
some people don't. That's the decision.
I know. That's why everyone should have a fucking choice, you know?
Yeah, I don't know.
Just like you can choose to fucking go to the gym, right? Like everything is a fucking choice. Yeah. Like I can choose to have a third donut. You know, but like for real.
See you guys.
You know what I mean? Like I could choose to have I know what it fucking tastes like. Yeah. It's not like I'm like, oh God, I forgot what it did. No, I fucking know what it tastes like.
That's what you want it.
So it's like I can choose to fucking have that. All right. And I can also choose to be like, okay, I'm gonna have this donut, but then I'm also gonna do a workout video to kind of burn off whatever I ate. Or I can just eat it and not fucking burn it out. Or I can like not eat it and burn, you know what I mean? Or burn out. Or I can just not eat it and not burn out and then just be like, yeah, I'm not gonna, you know, nothing in, nothing out. But it's like every fucking part is a choice.
Everything.
And if you keep making the same shit choices over and over and over again, it's like, dude, that's why you're in shit situations. Yep. Like, you can't make the same fucking shit choices and expect different results. Like, at some
That's
point or another,
insanity.
you have to, like...
That's insanity.
Yeah, it is. You're doing the same thing over and over and over and want a different thing. That's not how it fucking works, man. Every change is hard. Like...
Yeah.
It's not easy for you to fucking, you know what I mean? Like, it just takes, like, at one point someone has to wake up and make that choice for themselves, not for anybody else. Like, for myself, like, you know what? I'm fucking tired of whatever that looks like. Tired of this job, tired of living this way, or whatever.
No, it's 100% right. But yeah, I don't know. This whole like fucking shooting shit and all that stuff. It's like people find means to fucking do crazy shit. And it's like, obviously, like, man, you watch like fucking, I don't know if it's just me or if it's just like in general, but like if I watch shorts for like 5 minutes, I get into like the depths of fucking hell immediately. Like, I don't know why, if it's like just the feed wants me to see this shit, but like you just see like the worst of the worst.
Oh,
of
of
people.
course.
It's like people fucking like just insane fucking people where you're like these people are.
But it's like,
living. Like, these people vote. These people fucking have.
But it's crazy. Like, if you had a feed, like they say that, like, or I mean, I don't know how true it is, but they're saying, like, obviously, like the TikTok feed that you get in America is like just stupid shit, fucking cringeworthy, stupid shit, depending on what is tailored to your fucking algorithm needs, right? But it's like, dude, if we were having videos where it's like, okay, you get inspirational thing by this guy, like every third, fourth video is some inspirational thing by someone as him, just as good, if not better, right? Or then the other videos is like good deeds, or you know, like, but it's like positive things that you're seeing and like motivational things that you're seeing, and like a little less of just the stupid shit. Like, it makes a huge deal. Like, they always say, like, even at like when I worked at C3, in the beginning, they were like, dress professional. Like, you cannot come in dressing with like fucking pajamas, sweatpants, whatever. And it was because it made a big difference. You just dress professional, and you just acted differently on the phone.
Oh, 100%.
It was like a complete different thing versus just being slobby and just whatever.
No, it's true. Like, when it comes to for grandma, for example, like, she used to watch like her fucking like old shows, right? Like the fucking soap operas and like she needs to keep fucking watching those.
All right.
Because she like if you know, like, all the old people just fucking watch news.
Oh,
right?
yeah, that's not good.
And like, so she has like fears of fucking war breaking out. It's like, why the fuck are you even watching that? Like, I tell mom too, like when she watches the fucking news and shit, I'm like, fuck off. Sorry guys. Let me mute that just because I think it's gonna keep doing it. Like, it's just constant fucking badness, and it's like, fine, whatever, but it's like, why the fuck? Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I really don't fucking care.
That's why do you think I'm so, like, you know, sometimes like there's things I probably should fucking care about. There probably is. There's things but I just like to live in
your world.
Bliss.
Yeah,
I live in honest to God, because I'm like, dude, what the fuck am I gonna change? If they decide to nuke it, what the fuck am I gonna do? I don't have a goddamn shelter. I don't have the money to make a bomb shelter.
Under the desk?
You know what I mean? But it's like, I cannot fucking control it. Okay, gas is high. What the fuck do you want me to do?
Yeah. No,
Either I
I'm
can
the same
choose
way.
to like ride a fucking bike, or I can choose to work. You know what I mean? So it's like, I'm gonna go through my life, find fucking little things that make me fucking happy, do this shit for myself, and like go on with my life. Because I don't care for it anymore.
Yeah.
Like, when mom would do the whole thing with COVID, it's like, you know, with the news every fucking day. It's like, dude, that is mind numbing. I don't care. Like,
COVID, by the way, is done.
Right.
Who said it was done? World Health Organization.
Did they?
Like 2 days ago.
Like,
it's
it was never here though.
No, it's not a thing anymore. Like, that's not a thing anymore. It's not a
like a threat.
A
pandemic.
It's not a pandemic.
Oh, like it never was though.
Yeah.
Right, it's fine. It's fine.
News.
It's whatever. But it is. When every news channel, it's like, dude, they're paid to fucking say that shit. You don't even know what the hell you're reading, if it's right, if it's wrong, if it's whatever. Because you cannot believe anything, or unless I'm seeing it like physically with my own fucking eyes, and I'm there, and I'm asking that person myself. That's like the only thing I want to like believe. Yeah. It's very hard to believe anything else, dude. That's true. Like, it really is. Like, I don't care how good of that source that is, especially with AI and all this shit of how good. Like, I'm just oblivious, and that's just how I like to live my life. It just gives me far less anxiety. I have too much other shit to fucking worry about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I just don't want to worry about things that I do not have actual like physical control over.
I like to know it because just to be ready for it. Just to be ready for it.
But it's like
that's my biggest thing. I just like to be ready for it. But even
okay, like let's just say like when COVID first came out and everyone is in this fucking crazy, and everyone was, we were too, because nobody knew.
Yeah.
Okay. If I wouldn't like to be ready, and then at the end, 2 years later, and it's like, okay, it's gone. Like, to be ready for what? But you know what I mean? Like sometimes it's like the world almost ended how many fucking times already?
Yeah.
Every year the world is almost ending. And it's always like hype scaring you into whatever. Oh, 2012 or COVID or, 9/11. Like I just remember from my own fucking post from whatever years ago when we killed Saddam Hussein.
Yeah.
And I remember posting it. It was like fucking 12, 13 years ago. And it said, Saddam Hussein is dead. Holy shit, what is the world going to go to?
Yeah.
Or we are so dead or some shit.
Yeah.
Nothing fucking came of that.
Well, nothing was going to come from that.
But in the moment, like you're like, oh my God, I wonder if something's going to happen, you know, or like.
Coney 2012.
It's just, I don't know. If it happens.
Remember that? You remember Coney?
No.
You don't remember Coney 2012? You don't remember that?
No.
I'll just show you a picture and then you don't remember that?
No.
I'm sure if you see the picture, you'll fucking remember. I think it was 2012. Coney 2012. It was like this whole like documentary thing. It was like this fucking African warlord. You don't remember this?
No.
But it wasn't. Nothing was real though. Like so, they made this whole thing of like this guy is he's an African warlord like fucking with like like getting children soldiers and shit like that, child soldiers. I forgot what country it was, but it was like all fake or some shit.
That's why I'm like, dude, I'm oblivious to shit. You know that I'm just gonna live my life. I'm just gonna do my own shit, and I'm just gonna be oblivious to it. I'm just gonna focus on things I can control. Like I can control going to the gym and making better choices. I can control,
of course,
like driving and being safe. I can control fucking saving up for Bosnia, and you know what I mean. I can control that. I don't have control over anything else. Yeah. So they decide to fucking nuke some shit, like because there's no point worrying. Like I have to tell myself, dude, don't worry about something that there's nothing to worry about. And if it is something to worry about, why worry about it twice? Yeah. Like if they're gonna nuke it, okay, I'm gonna worry about it when it's happening.
Yeah.
Like, because before any of that, I'm worrying about nothing because it could happen, it could not happen.
Yeah.
That's why I'm just like, I don't know. Like when you're at Baka's house, dude, make sure she doesn't turn on the news. Make her do other shit. Play carta with her and shit.
There'll be no news.
Play carta and shit.
Yeah,
it just there's news. I just try to limit so much of like watching TV, and even like I will like at night, like because I only do this on Mondays.
Yeah.
I used to like lay and just be on my phone on TikTok, whatever, every fucking night till 12, 1, whatever. Not anymore. Yeah. Now it's like, dude, first of all, I'm fucking tired already. Like, I'm like ready to go to bed. And so I'll occasionally do it to kill time, but.
Yeah, I don't do it as much anymore either. I try to.
I just like as soon as it's anything that starts coming out that I don't want to hear about, like if it's like super cringy, if it's super political, that's not like interesting, I scroll past it and then it just fixes that algorithm of shit. Because if I hover, I've noticed if I hover 5 seconds on any video, usually the third, fourth video will be very similar to the one I just hovered on. So if I don't hover it on too long, it won't like make it to that.
Yeah. Fuck. So. You're the TikTok algorithm expert.
I'm serious though. I've noticed that's what it's not a TikTok. It's a Instagram Reels.
All of them, yeah.
But I've noticed it's like that. If I just take a little bit too long, and if I'm like, oh, this is such a sad video, and I stay on it, the rest of my fucking night is all sad fucking videos.
No, yeah, you're right. You're right.
So I don't like that shit.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. But yeah, it wasn't 30 minutes. It was normal time.
Cool.
But thank you guys so much for joining. Sorry about not having an episode last week. And that's pretty much it. So thank you guys so much for joining on episode 113 of Talking About Real Shit podcast. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, share, and all that kind of stuff. And we'll see you retards later.
Need help?
No, he didn't say that like 2 weeks ago or something.
Didn't he? You didn't? I didn't say it?
Yeah. No, I didn't help.
You should dub it in.
Dub edition.
Dub edition. I just fucking hate the news, man. I hate it. I hate hearing it. I hate it on the TV. I can't stand it, man. 'Cause it's the same fucking shit
I
every
think
time.
like the main reason I like